playoffs, and now they stand just 2 wins away from finishing #1 on the points table.
Yes, and their opponents, Delhi Capitals, are out of the playoff race, but they are still a team with firepower and pride. It's a battle of momentum, motivation, and the magic of the IPL. Under the evening skies of Jaipur, with temperatures soaring and tempers sure to flare.
Can Punjab take on more giant step towards the summit, or will DC remind everyone why they were once table toppers themselves? We also discussed the coronation of the Shubman Gill as the new captain of the Indian Test cricket team. So let's get started.
Right, and 16 days after their game in Dharamshala was abandoned before the completion of the first innings, Punjab Kings and Delhi Capitals will meet again at the Savai Mansingh Stadium on Saturday. The Kings have already sealed their spot in the playoffs for the first time in 11 years after a win against Rajasthan Royals. Gujarat Titans' loss at the hands of Lucknow Super Giants on Thursday means Punjab Kings can seal a spot in Qualifier 1 with wins in its remaining 2 matches. The mood is much more somber in the Capitals' dressing room after a 59-run drubbing at the hands of the Mumbai Indians extinguished the team's hopes of qualification. The team will now hope to finish another below-par campaign with a win.
Now let's take a look at the points table. Gujarat Titans, after 13 matches, at the top, 18 points and a positive run rate of .602, followed by the Punjab Kings. If today they will win, they will be at the top of the table with 19 points. RCB at the 3rd and MI at the 4th, and all these 4 teams are in the playoffs. Meanwhile, DC, they will play their match today against Punjab, but it's a redundant match for them because already they are out of the playoffs.
Absolutely. So Gujarat Titans, they are at the top position, but yes, next few games will be very crucial. These teams, they are out of the contention, they are out of the playoff race. LSG, KKR, Sunrisers Hyderabad, Rajasthan Royals and Chennai Super Kings, led by Ruturaj Gaikwad first and then by MS Dhoni. They are languishing at the bottom of the points table, but yes, they will play one game. It will be interesting to see whether they finish their campaign on a high or not.
So it was the point table, and going back to our main topic, that is the today's match, and to help us break down the key battles, team strategies and the road ahead for both the teams, especially the Punjab Kings. They were trying to finish at the top 2 because they are right now at the 2, and if today they win, definitely they will be at the #1 spot. And the seasoned cricketer and commentator Ajay Mehra with us. Ajay, a very warm welcome. Talking about today's match, 2 different teams, especially playing for the different reasons. Punjab trying to be there at the top of the points table, and talking about other team, Delhi. Already they started their campaign on the fantastic note, but they faltered their campaign in the middle. So what went wrong for the Delhi this season?
Thank you so much, Narayan. I thought, somehow Delhi, they started pretty well, but, you saw a lot of changes there playing 11 as well. That was something you don't want because you want to have a settled combination. A lot of you didn't get starts a few times. The openers were changed a few times. We saw Placey missing a few games, and then Karun Nair, who started up so well, in the opening game, he didn't get too many runs. So suddenly you saw, the top order batters getting too many runs consistently. The teams that have done well, Narayan, you see teams like Punjab Kings or RCB, the top order, even Gujarat Titans, the top order has been exceptional for them, and makes a big difference because once you get the start, you can really build on the momentum, and I think they lack there. Also the fact, the bowling times hasn't been up and down. A few changes and a few puzzling ones as well, because I saw a few games, Mukesh Kumar, who's an India bowler, who's done well, playing out a few games, tried a few other options. Natarajan, he was played, he will look very rusty as well. So I think, you don't want to change too many things. On the other hand, you Punjab Kings, they look to be a settled unit. Everything is going for them at the moment.
Also, yes, and first time, Ajay, this has happened, that team that has gone on to win first 4 games of their campaign of the season, and they have not made it to the playoffs. I mean, yes, until the last game, Delhi, they were in the contention. But yes, Punjab Kings, they have qualified for the playoffs. The race for a top 2 finish is still open, and defeats for Gujarat Titans and then yesterday for Royal Challengers Bengaluru in the last 2 days have left them in a good position. But yes, Ajay, big opportunity for Punjab to finish top 2.
Absolutely, Abhishek. Absolutely spot on, because it's the icing on the cake for the Punjab. With RCB losing, we saw the way they started yesterday, because now they're eyeing top spot, and it can't be better for any side. Because once you gain that top spot, you're there. One or two get extra opportunity as well. And this team different. We saw Priyansh, just the way he's batted. Simran, they played here. That was against Rajasthan Royals. The full order really did well. Badera, I remember Shashank Singh in that game doing well. So they know the conditions is a third ground for them. But the big plus for me, Abhishek, has the bowling. Someone like Mark Jensen, Arshdeep, quality left-arm seamers. 2 international bowlers, 2 bowlers who can put the new ball, who can bowl left ball, get the reverse as well a few times. It depends on the surface as well. And then they have already spinner Yuzi and Harpreet Barar. Both of them have done really well. Marcus Dennis as well, he's joined the side. So they have those wicket takers, and that makes a difference. Once you have the wicket takers, and you see a lot of the batters, have also 200 plus mark as well, fighters. That means, they aren't on one particular batter. They have the strength. Sometimes you see a team like RCB, they are dependent on Phil Salt and Virat Kohli. Yesterday we saw the lost those 6 wickets in a span of around 20 runs. That the dilemma for the Knights. So this team will be very strong. They have a full middle order. They have a good bowling unit, and led by captain Shreyas Iyer.
But Ajay, I mean, yes, Punjab, Harpreet Barar has been doing well. But again, credit to the batters also. I mean, if we talk about why Punjab has been doing well, it's because the Indian players have been doing well. If you talk about Prab Simran, Priyansh Arya, Nehal Vadera, Shashank Singh, you mentioned, and to add to that, Captain Shreyas Iyer, why Punjab has been doing well is... do you also agree that Indian players are doing well? And if you want to win the IPL, I think if Indian players are doing well, that team goes on to win the IPL tournament also.
Absolutely, spot on. Because, you can change those foreign players. The Indian players have to excel. We saw with CSK in the past. We saw with KKR in the past when they won the IPL. Their home players, their Indian players did really well. So that makes a big difference. You're absolutely right, because you see side. Priyansh Arya, I remember just coming into the IPL, once again, the way it started off, we saw him in the Delhi League, hitting 6 sixes in a row, and he's been a revelation. This is the way he started with Prab Simran. Prab Simran, few years, he's been playing IPL, but this season has been a different year for him. This is the way he started, this is the way he's building the ball, he's worked on his technique as well, his power rate has been phenomenal this season. And you're right, Shashank Singh, Badera, Nehal Vadera, I remember a few seasons back, he was playing with Mines, now taken by Punjab Kings. He's been a revelation. Outstanding in the field as well. Some spectacular catches, Nehal Vadera. So, right, absolutely, the Indian. And then you not forget someone like Rashid, just the way he's performed. Harpreet, our Yuzi Chahal, of course, a very seasoned campaigner. So all these players have been terrific. And that's the reason the score of the side looks really good. They haven't made too many changes, Abhishek. They know they are doing well as a side. They don't need to unless the injury, and that really augurs well for the side Punjab Kings.
Punjab Kings, we know that is the favourite in today's contest, the kind of cricket they have played. In the meantime, our correspondent Suchitra has also joined us. So Ajay, she has not joined. We will come back to you. Talking about this factor, Shreyas Iyer factor in the Punjab King outfit, a different kind of confidence he brings on the table, but he is not the part of the test squad who will play a 5-match test series in England. So as a fan also, as an analyst, do you think that he meant a place is there for him in the team, and how you look the era being under the new captain Shubman Gill, this Indian cricket team, where they will go?
I personally thought Narayana had a very bright chance, Shreyas Iyer. He's worked on his technique. He's got loads and loads of runs at the domestic level. He's a fantastic player, but yes, right, absolutely. He misses out. Karun Nair, he comes in. So they've taken, the experience. And Karun Nair, so, the last few seasons, he's been playing county cricket in England. He's done real for Vidarbha in the Ranji Trophy, loads and loads of runs. We saw him in the IPL as well. So, unlucky for Shreyas Iyer, but, he shouldn't lose hope. You never know because he's the class. But, under Shubman Gill, it's the start of an era. It's the start of a new WT cycle as well. And I feel this side that has been picked has been really good, because they have, their experience in someone like Rahul. They have Rishabh Pant as a wicketkeeper captain, vice captain as well. So it's a good side they have picked up. They have Dhruv Jurel, the keeper. In the bowling, of course, they have someone like Mohammad Siraj, who's going to be really the big threat in England as well for the English side. So it looks to be a good side. I feel, sometimes you miss the bus, can't do too much. But Shreyas Iyer, he's a class actor. And just coming back to Sai Sudarshan, Abhimanyu Ishwaran, who's been doing really well in the domestic circuit. He gets an opportunity there. Kuldeep is there, Ravindra Jadeja is there, Washington Sundar is there, so have those spin as well. And in the all-rounder department, of course, Reddy did pretty well in Australia. He comes in. Shardul Thakur, now he makes a comeback. You remember the last tour when he got a few runs as well with the bat, so that all-rounder, element comes into play because he can get runs as well. And in those conditions, you need those both.
मुख्यमंत्रियों और प्रशासकों ने हिस्सा लिया.
All right, we'll come back to the discussion, but let's go across live to the नीति आयोग press conference.
साथ ही नीति आयोग के सदस्य श्री राजीव गाबा जी, डॉक्टर वी.के. सारस्वत जी, प्रोफेसर रमेश चंद जी और डॉक्टर वी.के. पॉल जी, डॉक्टर अरविंद विरमानी जी के साथ साथ नीति आयोग के सीईओ श्री बी.वी.आर. सुब्रमण्यम जी का हार्दिक स्वागत है. इस प्रेस वार्ता की शुरुआत वाइस चेयरमैन श्री सुमन बेरी जी के संबोधन से होगी. उसके बाद नीति आयोग के सीईओ श्री बी.वी.आर. सुब्रमण्यम जी विस्तार से जानकारी देंगे और मीडिया के सवाल सबसे अंत में लिए जाएंगे. अब मैं माननीय वाइस चेयरमैन जी से निवेदन करूंगा कि वे मीडिया को संबोधित करें.
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry you've had to wait. Thank you all for being here and being interested in the work of Niti Aayog. This is the most important meeting that Niti Aayog holds, roughly once a year. This was the 10th Governing Council meeting, and this is the 10th year of Niti Aayog because it came into existence in 2015. There has already been something in social media about what the Prime Minister said. I won't go over that at the moment. What I would say is, first, he did acknowledge the importance of these successive meetings in creating a consensus in the past for many of the achievements of his government's first and second term. I won't go through all of this, but everywhere from housing to health to sanitation, all of these are the joint efforts of the center and the state made possible by a forum like the Governing Council. The second point that I think was very important was that even though there was a record of 10 years of achievement, the clear message is that it is time to accelerate, it is possible to accelerate, and this has to be a national movement. This is not, it has to be done, it's a political movement, it needs to mobilize the entire population.